Effective classroom management isn't about control at all. Today, we're going to be diving into 10 classroom management strategies that will help you create a structured, engaging, and positive learning environment. These strategies are tried, tested, and teacher approved. So let's go ahead and dive right in. Strategy number 10, model the behavior you expect. You've heard it before. Actions speak louder than words. If you want your students to be respectful, responsible, and kind, then you have to show them what it looks like. Strategy number 9, keep your lessons structured and pacing strong. I can't emphasize that enough. Downtime is the enemy of good behavior. All right, moving on to strategy number 8, don't engage in power struggles. That's probably one of the worst things that you can do. We've all been there, facing off with a defiant student who just won't back down. But here's the thing. Arguing with a student in front of the class is a battle you won't win. Moving on to strategy number 7, reinforce positive behavior more than negative. Too often we focus on correcting bad behavior rather than celebrating the good. But what if we flip that? Instead of constantly saying, stop talking, try, I love how you're staying on task. All right, strategy number 6, keep students engaged and active. Bored students are disruptive students, okay? If you want fewer behavior issues, make sure your lessons are engaging. Strategy number 5, be consistent with consequences. Now, this is very, very crucial. Nothing confuses students more than inconsistency. If you enforce a rule one day, but let it slide the next, students will test those boundaries. I assure you that. Strategy number 4, use nonverbal cues and proximity control. Not all classroom management requires words. Sometimes a well-timed glance, a pause, or simply walking closer to an off-task student can direct behavior instantly. Strategy number 3, build positive relationships with kids. It's foundational. Students behave better when they feel connected to their teacher, okay? Something as simple as greeting them at the door, asking about their interests, or acknowledging their efforts can make a huge difference. Strategy number 2, create predictable routines. Routines aren't just helpful, they are essential. When students know what to expect each day, they feel safe, which reduces anxiety and misbehavior. The coveted strategy number 1, establish clear expectations and reinforce them. And here we are, the number 1 classroom management strategy. Never assume students just know how to behave. They don't until you teach them. Set clear expectations for behavior, participation, and procedures. Then reinforce them daily through modeling and practice. The more explicit and consistent you are, the better your students are going to respond. Now, if you found today's episode helpful, don't forget to subscribe and share this podcast with a fellow teacher.